beautiful souls, welcome. Indigo River here with another wee 4-card reading for November. I'm a wee bit late, been busy, business has been good. So yes, I'm going to lay out 4 cards. First of all, a card from my angel deck. 6 piles as always. Okay. And then I'm going to draw a card from Stephen Farmer Animal Spirit Guide deck. Don't forget I'm open now for one-to-one readings, 15 card spread for £20, or if you live too far away you can have a reading done by Zoom, or you can have a short 5-card reading by email. Okay, so Spirit Guide cards. I like you to see me shuffling them so you know that they're not being prepared or pre-laid out. They are genuinely randomly shuffled and dealt. Obviously they've been shuffled before I came on, so I don't have to do it too much. Okay, here we go. Energy Oracle cards. And last but by no means least, a trusty old Rider-Waite tarot deck. There we go. And I will be time stamping in the information below the timestamp for each pile as it is read, so that you can just fast forward to the one that you select. See if you haven't to watch the whole thing, unless you particularly want to, of course, which is fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so choose your pile. Just move that slightly, sorry. Okay, and so yeah, select the one you feel drawn to and let's go. So number 1, the tarot card we have at number 1 is the 3 of Pentacles. This is about unions, it's about relationships, it's about a connection with another person. Now this, I feel if you've picked this, you've recently met somebody or have connected with somebody who you have a strong soul bond with. This is somebody that you've had past lives with, and this is somebody who has much to teach you in this lifetime. Now you might be questioning this person, you might not be quite sure about them, it's maybe somebody you've recently met. This card comes up to say to you that if you have any doubts about somebody you've met recently coming into your life, your doubts are unfounded, all is good. This person is good, this person is a true connection, and it looks to be a very good relationship that will teach you much in this lifetime, whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, or a business partnership, it's all good. And the energy card that we have is the Door to Spirits. Now, this is, as it says on the card, this is about your psychic awareness and your awareness of spirit presence around you. And this tells me that you do have a lot of love in spirit around you at this time. You're being watched over very much. And I feel from this as well that you are actually connecting with spirit. You might be having minor experiences that indicate that somebody is watching over you in a nice way, you know, tingles, feelings of chills or feelings of warmth around you, just feeling that there's a presence, a loving presence, a divine presence around you at this time, and there is, and you're very much being guided, and this very much relates to this new friendship relationship as well. As I said when I drew this card, that you're connected with this person on a soul level, and this to me confirms this, you know, spirit are confirming this. This is a divine relationship, this is truly blessed. Okay, and the animal card that we have is the ladybug, which indicates a time of good fortune and abundance, and states that you should be, advises that you should be willing to accept all things that are coming into your life just now. And that completely reinforces what I was saying about this card at the beginning. Accept what's coming into your life, accept who is coming into your life. It's all good. And your angel card is Azure. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and don't try to force it to happen. Your desired outcome. And again, of course, this relates to this relationship, friendship. So in summary, somebody that you have met recently and connected with recently is very significant in your life. You have a strong soul connection from past lives, and you're spiritually blessed, you're divinely blessed in this relationship, and it will all work out as you would like it to, and you're asked to accept it, and you're reminded by the ladybug of abundance in all things, including friendships and relationships. Okay, so I hope that speaks to you. If you've had any doubts about any new friendships, I hope that that's helped. Remember, you can get an email tarot reading on my website at riverhealer.com for just £10. Okay. So, pile number 2. Let's have a look. We've got the Empress. Now, the Empress is a very maternal lady. It doesn't matter what gender you are. You currently have these characteristics going on, in that people are coming to you for advice. People are coming to you with their problems, and you're doing a lot of you're giving a lot of guidance to people just now. I feel you're somebody you're a very strong person, and you're very secure in your own being, in your own way of being, and in your own truth. You're very much in tune with your inner truth, and you're very much in tune with your heart centre, and you speak your truth, and you know your truth, and you live your truth. The Empress is also very nurturing, very caring person, and this card can also indicate the birthing of new ideas, creativity, rebirth. It can also be physical birth. It can indicate a pregnancy or a birth in the family, or news of a pregnancy or news of a birth. So very much a maternal card, and very much a card of truth and of speaking your truth and of guidance and guiding other people. People coming to you for guidance. And the energy oracle card we have is the 5th chakra, Archangel Michael. Now, Archangel Gabriel, I beg your pardon. Now, the 5th chakra is the chakra for communication. It's the throat chakra, which kind of reinforces this in terms of communicating your truth. So yes, communication is huge for you just now. You're having to, I feel from these 2 cards coming up together, you're having to do quite a lot of straight talking at the moment. There's a lot of things needing to be said, a lot of discussions going on at this time. And the Animal Spirit Guide card is the Peacock, which is about standing out and being noticed. So this comes up to say again, stand up and be noticed. Stand up and speak. Stand up and affirm your truth. Very much so. A time for honesty and speaking up just now. And the angel card we have is Ariel, which is about new psychic and spiritual experiences, challenging the way you see the world and challenging your perspective. And this kind of ties in as well with the Empress and the new ideas, birthing new ideas. So to recap on this spread, I feel very much that yes, a lot of birthing of new ideas at the moment, a lot of communication going on at the moment, people coming to you for advice, you're being asked to listen, you're being guided, and you're also seeing things from a different perspective. I feel there's maybe some issues going on that all these discussions with the communication card here going on have perhaps enabled you to see things from a different perspective, which will help you to resolve a current issue or help you to help somebody else to resolve a current issue if that's what's going on here at the minute. Okay, so very much standing in your truth, following your heart, feeling quite confident on the way forward, birthing new ideas, possibly news of an actual pregnancy or birth in the family. But if not, it's about birthing new ideas, it's about creativity, it's about being very much in touch with communication and seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, I hope that all makes sense to you. Thank you, and yes, remember you can get an email tarot reading on my website for just £10 if you're too far away. Thank you for watching. So, pile number 3. And the tarot cards that we have is the Tower. Now, this tells me if you've chose this pile, the Tower is about things in your life, be something in your life basically falling apart. But in a good way. This isn't a bad thing, this is happening at the moment for you. And it's that old thing of things have to fall apart so they can be put back together the way they were supposed to be. Something hasn't been right for a long, long time. And this can be either a relationship, it can be a job, it can be your home. It's a major area of your life where things have been simmering under the surface for a long, long time. The kettle has been simmering and steaming and boiling, and boom, just recently, imminently, it's overflowed. It can't hold everything in any longer. Everything's coming out into the open. So there may have been some disclosures, some truths, some straight talking. There may have been some kind of betrayal or deception that's been uncovered. Whatever it is, it's been quite a big turmoil going on at the moment for you. But what I will say to you is that this is a cleansing, this is a clear out, and it will make way for new and better things. It's like the jigsaw was put together all the wrong way, and it's had to be undone, and so it can be put back together again properly. So please, whatever's going on just now that's upsetting you, that's quite traumatic, please stay grounded and know things will turn out for the better. It will be a much needed release. I feel you might be aware of that already. It's maybe a much needed release. It's something it's not been good for quite a long time. So this is a much needed release. But love and blessings to you, because it's clearly a difficult time. And the energy card we have, wow. Okay, we have the door to romance. So this, I would say, is clearly about a relationship. So yes, either things have been difficult in a relationship, things have come to a head, things have come out in the open that have maybe been hidden, secrets, skeletons in the cupboard, closet, whatever. However, once the air has cleared, the romance can be rekindled and renewed, so you can make a new start. Or it may be that this relationship has ended. It's been the last straw and the relationship's done, finished with. And this comes up to say to you that the lessons that it's not about you're going to jump from one relationship straight into another one. Certainly not. No. This is about the door to romance. This is about accessing that kind of vibe. And so if one relationship has ended, I would say to you from this that you take the lessons from this relationship, the lessons, and accept and acknowledge what you've learned and accept what has happened. And then you'll be in a good place for the future, for your next relationship when the time does come. You will be in a good place to make that a good and solid relationship. These issues can be resolved and will be resolved, and you will move on. And the animal spirit guide, we've got the cat, which is about striking out on your own and relinquishing your dependency on others. So, if this is the end of a relationship, then this confirms that striking out on your own, if that is what you're doing, is the right thing to do. Okay, so if a relationship's falling apart, this is a good time. This is a good time to strike out on your own. And the angel card is Bridget. Caution is warranted. Look deep at the situation before proceeding further. So caution, okay? Check things out before you take another step. So, there's a slight contradiction there. But what I'm feeling from this, these things have all come out in the open and rocked your world, literally. However, it need not affect your ability to love and your ability to feel love, feel compassion, and to let go of the negative feelings, and to be open to rekindling that relationship, or to be open to not holding on to the bitterness, but taking the lessons that you can take forward next time you get into that kind of relationship. Also, if you feel you want to step out on your own, parting of the ways and just let it go completely, then yes, this is a good time to do just that. Any contracts that you're looking to get into, and I don't feel this is about a relationship, I feel this is something else that's going on for you. I think there's been a lot going on. I feel this is to do with work, career, and it's just looking at the situation before you jump into it. Tread carefully, okay? Just check all the paperwork before you sign something, is what I'm feeling for this. Yeah, check all the paperwork before you sign something. Might be something to do with some sort of settlement to do with this relationship. But yes, a lot going on for you just now, but all will be well. All is going according to plan, okay? And you can step out on your own, and you can cope, and you can do this, okay? Thank you for listening. I hope you're happy with that reading. I hope it speaks to you. And please remember, you can get an email reading on my website at riverhealer.com for just £10. Thank you. So, pile number 4. Tarot card is the Star. The Star is a card of emotional healing. It's a card of finding a balance with your emotions. This tells me you've been doing a lot of healing in recent weeks, months, and at this time. And a lot of that has been emotional healing. There's been a lot of emotional stuff going on under the surface for you. You've had quite an emotional period. This year's been quite emotional for you. And you've been coming to terms with your emotions, getting more in touch with your emotions, and ultimately feeling more balanced emotionally. This is about finding balance in your emotions. It's about resolving emotions. It's about resolution of traumas and emotional setbacks and difficulties. And it's a card of hope. It's a card of hope and healing. So please know, if you've had emotional difficulties and you've been doing emotional healing, you're on the right path. You are healing. You are now far more balanced, far more in touch with your emotions, and more accepting and understanding of your emotions. Okay, so this is great. A card of hope and a card of healing at the moment. And the energy oracle card we have is appreciation. So yeah, very much more in touch with your emotions and beginning to appreciate things in life. You're beginning to, because you're now more in touch with your emotional self, your emotional body, you're beginning to be more aware and more appreciative of your own truth, of your own emotions and how they affect your life, and also appreciating but what your emotions have to teach you, because our emotions are very much a guide as well, and we learn a lot from our emotions and from questioning, why is that making me feel like that? What lessons are to be learned in that for me? So it's about taking the lessons from any emotional issues and setbacks, learning what they have to teach you and appreciating that outcome, being more appreciative of yourself and of the world around you. And very much, this card is also very much about, as in the picture, getting out in nature. And nature is a wonderful healer, especially for emotional issues. So yeah, in the line of your emotional healing, also connecting with nature and appreciating nature and what nature has to offer for healing on all levels. And the animal spirit guide card is the Roadrunner, which is about keeping your sense of humour and not taking things too seriously, which follows nicely. You're now feeling more balanced emotionally, and so you're not perhaps taking things so seriously. You'll maybe able to see things with a bit of light rather than taking them too seriously, and laughing at life. Finding there's always something to laugh at. Everything's got a light side, and it's about finding that lighter side. Okay, not being too weighed down with the heavy emotions and finding the lighter side. And the angel card is Akasha, about finding you're a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them to awaken their spiritual gifts. This is your divine life mission. That makes perfect sense to me, because in pursuing a spiritual path and in being an empath, we find our emotions very difficult to deal with, and we do have to go through a lot of periods of deep emotional healing and clearing out. This card, Akasha, is very much about empathy. You're very empathic. You're very in tune with other people's energies. And yes, that makes perfect sense. This is why you have been doing so much emotional healing, because you do pick up other people's energies, other people's emotions, other people's stuff. But this comes up to say, to be aware that the reason and the purpose for all this emotional healing that you've been doing is preparing you for the next stage in your mission, in your life purpose, which has a connection to helping other people. Okay? Using your empathic skills and your divine purpose is about helping other people. So very much, you've been on quite a journey. Wow. And you're moving forward, and you are finding your purpose. You're finding your true connection, and that is in helping other people with their difficult emotions. But you are empathic, so please protect yourself when you're out, and not that there's much out in public places at the moment, but when you're around other people, it's about just protecting your energy, putting that white gold light around yourself and protecting your own energy from other people's emotions that affect you sometimes. Okay, I hope that speaks to you. Thank you for listening. If you live nearby, do come and see me for a 15 card reading for just £20. Or if you don't live nearby, you can have a reading by Zoom, or you can get an email reading for just £10 on my website at riverhealer.com. Thank you for listening. So, pile number 5. The tarot card that we have is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is very much about family and home. Now, family can be blood family, or it can also be close friends, if you count them as family. Family are very significant at the moment. You're getting there's a lot of support in your family just now. Any family rifts or troubles or arguments are being resolved or have recently been resolved. And everything's coming together with family. Family life is good, very supportive, and you're feeling very much a sense of belonging with family at the moment and spending a lot of time with family. So yes, family very significant at the moment. And there's also, this card can also be indicative of a success. You've achieved something. So well done, congratulations. You've achieved something at this, or you're about to achieve something this month, or you have just achieved something. And yeah, family, very proud of you, I feel. I feel this is about your family being quite proud of you and what you've achieved. And it's about family support and family encouragement and family altogether being significant at the moment. And home life. You might be doing some decorating in the house or buying some new things for your home, but making your home, a bit of nesting going on as well, kind of making your home the way you want it to be, and you're valuing your space, valuing your home and your family. And the energy oracle card we have is, all tied up. Okay, alright, so this card tells me that you're feeling stuck. All tied up, feeling quite trapped, feeling quite restricted in some way. However, I feel from this that it's your own fears that are restricting you, it's your own fears that are trapping you, okay? So whatever it is that you're feeling stuck on, I would suggest a wee bit of quiet time and contemplation on the matter and releasing the fears that are keeping you stuck. Okay, because whatever it is that you're feeling stuck with, you can do it. It's your fears that are stopping you. It's your fears that are stopping you. I'm not quite sure how that's connecting to family, other than it might just be that you're feeling a wee bit, maybe you've been spending too much time with your family in the current circumstances, although that's not always a funny thing. Yes, it might be that you're spending just too much time with family, as lovely as you are and as much as you love them, but you're maybe feeling a wee bit trapped and suffocated, and maybe feeling a need to get out there and do things for yourself and have your own space and your own stuff rather than doing things for family. And you can, it's your own fears that are making you feel stuck, and making you feel, yes, you do have responsibilities, but please know and understand and remember that you do have the space. You can make the space to do things for yourself. It's your own fears that are actually holding you back. So I would be challenging your own thoughts and fears about this and trying to push yourself forward and look at ways that you can get out of that. Okay? And the animal power guide is the tortoise. And this says that you're too fragmented and do whatever it takes to get yourself grounded again. So yeah, so this is about grounding. So yeah, if you've been feeling stuck and trapped, I would say from this, get out in nature, connect with nature, ground yourself, get yourself grounded, and your answers will come, and you'll find ways to get out of the situation and to improve matters. And the angel card is Merlina. You're confused and indecisive because you don't have enough information. Do your research and seek advice before making decisions. Okay, so that speaks for itself. If there's any uncertainties going on at the moment, which may be connected to this and connected to family matters, any uncertainties going on at the moment, just do your research. Don't jump to conclusions, is basically what this is about. So just in recap there, a lot going on with family just now in a good way. Family life is good, but you're feeling a bit stuck and a little bit trapped. You're advised that getting out in nature and grounding yourself will help you to see things from a different angle, help you to find a way out of, a way to overcome your fears, because it's your fears that are trapping you. So getting out in nature and grounding and doing your research and getting expert advice before making a decision. And I feel that being grounded for you, and being grounded and facing your own fears will in itself help you to make that decision. Okay, so family life good, but a decision to be made maybe around family life, and a need to ground and let go of your own fears that are trapping you in order to be able to come to that decision. Okay, hope that speaks to you and makes sense to you. You can purchase an email tarot reading on my website at riverhealer.com for just £10. Thank you for listening. And number 6, the tarot card we have is the Ten of Cups. This is a lovely card, the Ten of Cups. It's about joy in relationships, it's about happiness, it's about celebrations. It can indicate celebrations in terms of a wedding, an engagement, a birth, a pregnancy, some sort of family harmony and celebrations at this time. And it's also a card of one-on-one relationships, if you're in a relationship at this time, or a new relationship, or if you're looking for a relationship, then this tells me that this is what's going to be happening for you this month. There's going to be happy unions, forming of good, positive relationships coming into your life. And generally, in terms of your relationships at this time, everything's good, everything's happy, joyous, and as I say, things to look forward to in family, possibly news of a wedding or an engagement or something like that, some sort of celebration going on this month. Joy and harmony and peace, a lovely card. And the energy oracle we have is the Thinking Man. Now, this is about a male who is somebody that you would go to for advice, a thinker, as it says, a thinking man. It could be a professional, like a counsellor or a solicitor or somebody like that, or it could just be a close friend or family member who's quite wise and who is around to give you advice. So you're going to be seeking advice, and this man who is around, your advice to listen to this man. He has good advice for you. So just be aware if you know who this is, and hear what he has to say to you. Seek him out for his advice, because he has good answers. He has good advice for you at this time, is what I'm feeling from this. And the animal spirit guide card is the grouse, which is about self-expression through rhythm, through dancing, through music. And so if you're feeling stuck in any way, if you're feeling a bit low in any way, or it's just a reminder about the healing power of music and dance and rhythm, and how it affects our lives, how it affects our energy. So if you're struggling at any point at this time, I would say music would be a good help. Get the music on and dance like nobody's watching, because they're not. Just do it. Let your hair down. Stop taking life, the grouse is a bit about that as well, yeah, not taking life so seriously and letting your hair down and celebrating, okay? And the angel card we've got is Grace and Antoinette, and it's helped. The situation can be healed by seeing the other person's perspective with compassion, okay? So it's a card of compassion. So I feel from this, if somebody's getting on the wrong side of you this month, and you're feeling quite annoyed with somebody, or they've let you down, or they've done something to upset you, it's about stepping back and seeing the bigger picture and finding that compassion. It's very much about compassion, this card. It's a very hard thing to find, compassion, but you're being asked to find and feel compassion for somebody who's perhaps let you down in some way, okay? And that to me speaks quite clearly, it's connected to the advice that you're seeking from the Thinking Man. This is about a relationship where you've been feeling let down, where somebody's perhaps wronged you, and it could be a friendship or a relationship, and you're asked to let that go with compassion and see it with compassion. But meantime, the theme of the month, yes, family, joy and harmony, and news of celebrations going on as well. And dancing, which can be used, as I say, music for healing, and dancing and healing emotional traumas. Or it might just be that you're going to have a good old knees up at this family celebration, but lots of dancing going on. But yeah, of course, this might be restricted with current circumstances, but it might well be news of a wedding or celebration that's you're getting an invitation to. It's going to take place next year. It might not be necessarily taking place this month. Okay, I hope that all speaks to you. Thank you for listening. And remember, you can come and see me for a 15 card reading for just £20. Or if you live too far away, you can have a reading by Zoom, or you can get a reading by email for just £10. Thank you for listening.